All right, coming up next, you would think that living in Arizona, most of us would get enough of vitamin D, of course, from all the sunshine, but that's not the case for many people.
Up next, we'll talk to one Valley pharmacist who has a new way of getting your daily dose of D. That's coming up.
Welcome back, everyone. All right, you wouldn't tell from this picture outside right now because we have a lot of cloud cover, but in Arizona, we are lucky to live in almost constant sunshine. Despite that, though, adults, especially in southern Arizona, apparently commonly deficient in vitamin D. So one Valley-based company called NutraSumma is introducing a vitamin D spray for both kids and adults to make it easier to get your daily dose of vitamin D. And it's obviously in a convenient spray without having to get the risk of sun exposure. Thanks for being here this morning. We want to introduce Mayur MDev, who is a pharmacist and the man behind NutraSumma for the product safety of that. Thanks for being here.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
All right, let's first talk about why do we need vitamin D? What's the importance of it?
Well, vitamin D is actually important because it helps with like hormone function in the body and it regulates certain processes. It also helps with like your immune system function, keeping that healthy. Also with like your bones. It allows calcium to get into the bones so they stay nice and strong.
And one of the most common ways we get vitamin D is simply by being in the sun. But and you would think being in Arizona, there's always sunshine. Why are we finding in recent reports that Arizonans aren't getting enough?
Well, if you look at our weather, it's like 115 and most of us aren't outside. So we're staying inside, staying cool.
Okay, I guess that was obvious, right?
That's the obvious one. And also people that are of like dark color pigmentation like myself, African Americans, Hispanics, it's a little bit harder for the sun rays to get into the skin.
Oh, okay.
So we're staying inside. And also the elderly. The elderly really don't have a chance to get outside much. They're staying indoors, so they're not being exposed to sunlight.
And protective parents like myself, I know I try to keep my kids indoors when it's scorching outside.
And also, if they're going to be going outside, you probably want to put on some type of sunblock.
Okay, that's important, of course, and folks maybe not doing that. So let's talk about ways to get vitamin D. If we're not getting it from the sun, there are simple ways before we get to the spray.
Yep. Well, right here we have one whole egg, has about 25 IUs, and then all the way up to 3 ounces of salmon, which has about 800 IUs. And the current guidelines say for children 400 IUs and adults 800 IUs.
All right, and getting it in the natural form of food, is that maybe the best way to get vitamin D?
Well, it is, but if you like say for salmon, sometimes it might have high mercury content, so they tell you to limit it to like 2 times a week.
Okay.
So supplementation would probably be the best way.
All right, and you've come up with a way. Up until now, most people have been taking vitamin D supplements in a pill form, but you've come up with a spray. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, this spray, it's NutraSumma's vitamin D spray. We have 2 forms. There's a kids and adults. This is quick, it's convenient, it tastes great, and actually the children one actually is flavored with bubble gum.
Oh.
Try it.
Just spray it on?
Just spray it in the mouth.
Oh, so you spray it in your mouth. Okay.
Right.
Oops, I sort of missed. You didn't warn me.
I didn't warn you, I'm sorry.
It does taste like bubble gum. Okay, so I did 1 spray, and what does that equal?
For the children, it's 400 IUs, and adults, it's 1,000 IUs.
So it's your daily dose? Is that what you said, or was it 800?
For adults, it's 800, but the new guidelines coming out this fall, it's between 1,000 and 2,000.
Oh, so it's going up.
It is.
Okay, interesting. Now, let me ask you this. How can you find out if you are vitamin D deficient? How do folks know if they're not getting enough or if
Well,
they
you
are?
definitely want to consult with your physician.
Okay.
Your physician will probably draw like a vitamin D lab test, and that's probably the best way to find out, where you are.
Okay, so that's the best way of knowing. All right, and if folks are saying, yeah, I can't eat too much of these things and I'm interested in the spray, where can you find this product?
You can find it at sunflower markets, Fresh Vitamins, Healthy Habits, and your local health food stores.
Okay.
And also, one more thing, NutraSumma, they stand committed behind their customers. So what they've done is we're the first company in America to have a pharmacist on staff, which is myself, where you can call, there's a toll-free number, and it's 1-866-866-3993. And when you call there, you can find out what stores have this product, and also if you want to place an order, or if you want to talk to me, and I can answer any questions regarding any of these products.
Because especially if folks are maybe on certain medications, you want to see if there's any kind of interaction or if it's okay and safe to take these things, correct?
That is correct.
All right, and you have the answers to that.
Yes, I do.
All right, and you're not giving out your cell phone, are you?
No, not at this time.
Because you might be really busy with some calls now.
I know.
Mayur, thank you so much for joining us. If you'd like more information, again, on this vitamin D spray and NutraSumma, it's all online at azfamily.com. We'll have it for you. Now I have a bubblegum taste in my mouth.